Nah, have you seen The
I
Crown?
watch it.
Nah, I
I
ain't
watch
watched
that.
none of them.
I feel like not many black people watch The Crown. I
Because
feel
it's
like
not
it's
for the
I
exact
feel
same
like it's
conversation
that.
we had pre that. Yeah, they ain't making it for us.
But you know
You
what?
watch it
I
because
like,
you nosy.
no, but you know what I said? You know why I like it is because it don't paint them in a good picture. Like I assumed that a show,
Yeah, but why
a
did you
British
wanna watch
show
it?
about the Crown, would make.
I'm
the,
surprised some of the things you said is allowed. Like,
Bro,
they've allowed
wild.
it.
Like I'm like raw. Like they
Like,
really
suck my dick.
Bro, like you
That's
see
mad.
in the
Especially
show,
in the UK.
you see Prince Philip tell the Queen to get on her knees, and I was like, I don't even know how I should feel about seeing this one. It's like, raw.
Is that like just like a dramatization or like is it? Like,
Well, who knows? Who knows? But I mean, I'm sure
They
Prince
probably
Philip told her to.
dramatized a few things.
Okay.
Like,
Does
to
she
make
get on
it-
her knees and suck his dick though? Like, do they
You
kinda
kind
show
of just
that?
see his face, kind of thing, but you don't. Like,
But they allude to her actually sucking his dick.
yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. And then they showed like her sister, Princess Margaret, I think her name is, or Princess Anne, one of the two,
battered
whatever.
by the dumpster.
Didn't get battered, but like she moves wild. Like she moves. But I wouldn't be the way they.
It's more of a train.
The way she gets portrayed in that is not like you would expect them to portray a princess. You get me? So it's like, who am I to go? Oh, yeah, and like I said, they show Charles moving mad. They show Prince Philip cheating on the Queen. Like,
And they allude to Diana's thing.
yeah, like I told you that scene
yeah,
where
yeah,
like
yeah,
Diana basically says, if Charles don't fix up and start treating me right, I'm bouncing with the kids. And then in the scene, Prince Philip shuts the door and's like, if I was you, I would reconsider that. Trust me, kind of thing. As in like,
Yeah.
watch yourself.
Yeah, no,
Like,
one.
yeah, you know, it's like, and for you knowing what happened to Diana, it's mad to even put that in the show. You get me? But,
All right, Crown.
all right, boom.
All right.
We back. Episode 81. I knew the episode this time.
Why?
As well.
Why?
I knew the
Why
episode
did
because
you
it was
remember?
episode 80 last time.
I mean, that's normally the episode
I
before.
knew it was episode 80. But that
how
was
it
in my
works.
brain. Like when it's a
Okay.
10, I remember.
Okay.
But all the like sixes and like,
Only remember even numbers.
bro, I don't even know why you're trying to be rude.
Was that rude? I
Alright,
just
it's cool.
asked a question.
It's fine.
Ah, no, why you
I'm
look?
there. It's
He
fine.
didn't say even numbers though. He said the zeros.
That's
He
what
said-
I was saying,
he said
exactly.
The tens.
Yeah, but I didn't ask the question.
Technically,
didn't answer the
technically it's
question.
an even number though.
Yeah, it is, but
Yeah.
he alluded to that I only do the even numbers.
I asked the question. You know what? I beg you run the tape, Gargan. You know what I mean?
Yo, people, thank you for joining us. It's Watch It or Not.
TV.
I'm your host, Daniel Nero. I'm with my co-host.
I go by the name of Zoosh, aka Guyver.
And today we are joined by not one, but two special guests. One was invited and one forced himself on the show.
right.
Said, "Here what?"
You can make your assumption about
Energy.
which one is
Wait,
which.
not only forced himself on the show, forced what we will be watching on the show.
Literally
Like,
changed the whole.
I came,
whole
I saw,
design
I
of how we-
conquered.
Look, there's only a few people that it seems like, yeah, me get this, but you know what? It happens.
It's fine. It's fine.
So
It's
big up
fine.
yourself.
I'll allow you guys to introduce yourselves if you want to go ahead, sir.
Oh yeah, Stefan Boateng. That's me.
Well, okay.
Like that. And I go by the
And
name
you,
of,
sir?
I go by the name of Jamie Gooner Philip.
Okay, cool. That was good enough. That was good
Nice,
enough.
nice,
Usually,
yeah.
like we do stuff and they'd be like, I'm Daniel Nero, and they'd be like, I'm Zush Guyver, and someone be like, and I'm Bill.
Yeah, just kind of just take it down. But you know,
we're gonna need something. We're gonna need to run that
In
back.
fact, let's give them more energy.
Yeah.
I go by the name of Jamie Gooner Philip. What's your name, sir?
Stefan Boateng, actor extraordinaire. You know,
Hey,
it's not my first rodeo.
Okay,
Hear
message.
me.
No problem. Okay, people, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, because we want to hear that sound.
Ta-ting.
Or
Ta-toom.
and for the 81st time, sir, could you please explain to the people then what that means?
All right, people. So if this is your first time or if it's your 81st time, yeah? Basically, you're going to be watching the show and you're going to be like, yo, that was actually a really good episode. I wonder when the next one's going to come out. What you're going to do is you're going to press the notification bell, right? However, the notification bell makes a different sound depending on what browser you use to get onto YouTube to watch the actual show.
Wow.
Mind blown.
I did not actually know that. You know.
I mean,
Bro, listen, we
Every
don't
day's a
just
school day.
we don't just review like we actually try to drop gems.
Yeah, try
What is
to-
that? What's that on the floor? What is that?
I believe it's a gem. Man. I believe that's a gem.
Nuggets. Zoosh, could you please explain to the people them? Did I miss something?
Are we all supposed to look here? Okay.
Did I miss something?
I mean, it's spinning.
Oh,
God.
it ain't gonna be so.
Ah, man.
And
tried
can
to
I have a
save
big,
you, bro.
illustrious shout out to cameraman Alex?
I tried to save you,
Yeah, I
man.
know. Next
Tried,
episode,
man,
that
tried.
shit ain't even gonna be on the TV.
That will be the first and last time
Yeah,
you'll
that's
see
it,
the
man.
spinning logo.
Yeah. Shit, man. Okay. So, Zoosh, for the 81st time, could you please explain to the people then what we are reviewing today?
All right, so people, I feel like this is a BBC iPlayer special. Yeah, we ain't had one of those before. No, we have.
Of what?
Line of Duty, you know?
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah. So this one, I wouldn't say it's a brand new. I thought it was brand new, but it's not brand new. But this one is called The Capture. You can find this one on BBC iPlayer. This is a new British detective mystery thriller / drama.
Yeah.
Yeah. You good with that?
Yeah,
Anybody
yeah,
agree?
Yeah,
Alright.
you hit all the.
All right. No, make sure I hit all the points. But we're gonna be covering not one but 2 seasons. Well, we're gonna whisk through season 1. We're just gonna
Cool.
give a quick little summary of what we thought of that, but we'll get into the core juices what we thought of the show together, basically. Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Wanna get into
I don't know if any of you seen the show, but what we do is we have the synopsis read out in a particular way. It doesn't usually we try and relate it to the show of what we're reviewing. If we can't, then we just choose something random. Because I know you got the accent in you, and I love the American, the you know the accent. You know. So we just got this only short one. So can you read that? You got that in you?
What, an American?
In-
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
When a British soldier is charged with a crime, the tenacious young detective handling his case begins to uncover a multi-layered conspiracy.
Okay, yeah.
Proper things.
okay. I got detective
I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Now what?
What is
can I
that?
play?
What is
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
What
yeah.
is that? What is that?
Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let Jamie lead this. And the reason I'm gonna let Jamie lead this, is because how long have I known you, Jamie?
A lifetime.
Years. I don't know. I couldn't even put on a date.
I couldn't put on a date.
And I've never
Long time.
heard
I'm
this
guessing
man.
long time. I got long time.
I've never heard this man rave about a show
Yeah.
as much as this.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you know, hunting man down in WhatsApp. Hunting man down in WhatsApp groups. Like, yo, have you seen this? Have you seen this? Man's been talking about this show consecutively, from like 2021,
2020.
2020.
Yeah,
Like man
Oh,
was
for real?
When I first watched it, yeah.
man was
Oh, you watched
highlighting
that when it first came
when it
out?
came out. Yeah.
highlighting the
okay.
points, you know, like receipts, like tagging, like where he mentioned in 2020, like the capture. I'm like, raw, like really. Then he came in the group and said, "You man need to watch the capture, and when you do it, I'm coming on the show." I was like,
That
I
he
said,
did. Yeah,
These are all facts. These are
There
all
weren't no
facts.
question mark.
I was like, nah. I was like, you know what?
From the first season.
No, this was recently. This is why we said, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna switch up the whole MO.
But watch it. Who put you on? Or how you find this?
So this is what I was gonna say. Like, am I good now? You want to
Run through.
So, what I will say, because you're right, everything you said is facts.
Yeah.
What I will say is, no, I know how I am. Like, I've been on this planet now for 34 years. I know how I, absorb things, right? And I know if someone had gassed something to me, I'll love it if it's good and all of that. But you see, if I stumble across something and now I'm the person that's found this, I feel like I've got a different level of investment towards it. It's almost like it's my baby,
Like
right? Yeah.
Christopher Columbus vibes.
So, yeah. Even though there was already people on that. I don't like what you did there. But cool. It makes sense. Right? So cool. So what happened was, I was watching Line of Duty. And at the time, I think it was like season 3 or season 4, whatever was out in 2020. And then I said, let me watch some other BBC dramas. I watched The Fall, whatever season that was up to at the time.
Which is awesome, by the way.
Fall's
Yeah, it was.
banging.
That was good.
I watched Bodyguard, which I really enjoyed as well. And then I stumbled across the Capture. And then I was like, raw, this is proper. Like, and I was telling people to watch it. And you know how it is, like, if everyone ain't watching something, no one ain't listening to one man.
Yeah.
Like, they need to.
I'm gonna need a little more something to believe.
But I was
in,
watching this and I was like, yo, this is proper things. And yeah, I just think I like it's different. It made me think about things differently. Season 2 definitely made me look at certain things that are happening in today's society, and I'm like, raw, like I'm questioning certain things that have been going on. Like, do you know what I mean? It makes me reflect on different things, and I'm trying to be careful with what I say because I don't want to.
No, just
Yeah,
go through
yeah,
it.
you're good. You're good.
It's funny that you actually say they're not listening to one man, because Stefan over here, I sent a message to him, and do I have the voice note? Hold on, wait, do I have the voice note? Hold on. Have I got the
receipt?
Hold on, let me find the voice note.
No. I ain't got it in that one.
Wait, where's the voice note? Have I got it here? Wait.
No, but you got to explain why I was apprehensive.
Wait, do you know what? There's a couple voice notes, and I don't know what
Yeah, you don't
else.
wanna play
It's
the
not
wrong
mad,
one.
but I don't know which one is. Oh no, that was too late. Hold on, where is it?
You got
I need to find it. Hold on, let me find it because it's rude, you know. It's rude.
I'm curious to know the response.
Oh, here we go. Hold on, here it is. Wait.
You have to put it to the mic.
Wait, hold on.
I won't lie to you, I struggle to watch series, you know. I might be able to cope with the first two, but bro, watch the whole 2 seasons. It's a myth for me still.
It's a myth, he said.
It is a myth. I'll be real. If there's a film, I can watch a film, but series, I struggle, bro.
Okay.
Let me explain why.
Wait. Let me know.
I mean, can I with you
That
at
was
the moment?
that was the 6th of September,
A
yeah.
whole 2 seasons.
That was the 6th of September.
It's
yeah.
a lot.
On the 11th of September, I sent him a message and I was like, "Oh, what about like this?" And then he said, "I heard the capture is really good, you know." I was like, "Oh!"
But do you know why though? Because like normally series are like 10 episodes.
Yeah.
I was like to watch 20 episodes in like less
that's
than a
how I
week.
That's the good thing about BBC
I was like,
dramas.
oh,
They're
but then,
normally
Yeah.
six.
but then he was like, it's 6 episodes each. I'm like, cool, I can do that, easy.
See, I felt the same way though when he said to watch it, and I was like, bro, like, and I swear it was under a week when man said, and I was
It wasn't
like,
under a week.
It was under a week.
It wasn't under a
It's like
week. It was
6
like 10
days.
days. It was
Bro.
like 10 days. It was like 10 days.
Bro,
It was like 10 days.
but I can't lie. Like
like
when I watched it, I was like, all right, cool, I'm in.
Yeah, I feel like it's got that element straight away.
Are we
as
Line
well.
of Duty fans here? Like,
Massive,
Yeah, yeah.
massive.
Everyone's a Lufa. Everyone's a British detective drama.
I feel like when it comes to BBC,
They're in.
like drama, and then there's a cop element on it. I feel like
Like, they
BBC
got it
have
in the
got it on
bag. They got it in the
Smash.
bag.
I feel like they got it on
Yeah,
Smash.
yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like even if you look at like American or whatever, I feel
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I feel-
BBC are really
Yeah.
up there with
When it
that
comes to
particular.
Yeah, the
those
crime dramas.
intense,
Yeah.
just intense, like edge of your seat things,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
they're very good. With
Like
that.
you can put the top ones from Britain up against.
Line
you
of
need to
Duty,
put it up.
Line of Duty, I would put
Yeah,
put
I'll throw up there.
against-
Like
against
I would put that in the
like,
pot. If someone
tier.
was talking top 10, I'll throw that in the.
100%. I would
million
definitely say
percent.
that.
Is
And
definitely up
BBC seems to have these particular dramas down to a T. So you're almost guaranteed decent.
Yeah,
You're almost guaranteed
yeah.
decent at least.
As a minimum, it's like a 6-7.
Yeah.
Why is that
standard,
though?
like-
Why? Because that was the same reason why I was a bit apprehensive about this. Because I was like, not
Another
another
one.
detective cop. Because I'm kind of not that I'm going off of them. They're just a bit played
I'm
out.
with
now.
you.
Yeah.
I'm
They're
with
just
you.
a bit
That's why I
played out.
like how different this one is.
Yeah,
like, in terms
yeah.
of like I like it, but I'm with you.
Yeah,
No, you're right, and this one definitely did have a different spin on it. So, like, if we break it down, it's basically about CCTV and media and etc. And basically how there's a certain, what do you want to call them? I don't know. What would you call like a entity or whatever,
A syndicate.
company,
I'll call it like a
syndicate,
syndicate.
syndicate who use that and manipulate it for their gain.
Yeah.
Yeah, would we agree? That's
Okay, yeah, go on.
no,
carry
go
on.
on. Would you
Yeah,
want to
I
add to
agree.
it?
I agree. I was gonna say like because at the end of season 1, when Gemma, the the older lady with the
Yeah,
white
holiday green.
Yeah.
No, oh yeah, the main DC. Yeah, yeah,
DSU. When she was saying, she gave a little speech to Rachel, and she was like, correction isn't lies; it's reenactment of the truth.
Yeah.
Like I was like, yo. Like I was like, okay, like because there's enough people, like even like when we think about big, like I don't know, think of like a what's his name, the American footballer that murdered his wife.
O.J.
years ago.
Simpson.
O.J. Simpson. Like people get off on technicalities.
Yeah.
And like what she's saying is, we're only gonna do this for like
guaranteed.
guaranteed. But the thing is, it wouldn't ever just be that.
Nah, it wouldn't
Like,
be.
It would evolve, and it'd be now
if
they
it's
just
60%.
Well, with
yeah,
season 1, could we not talk about the technology that was used? Because I feel
Yeah, we
like-
can, yeah.
Yeah, because it was a lot to do with deep faking.
Yeah.
And is that something you lot knew about before?
Yeah,
Or-
I've seen like not in this sense, but I'd obviously
Yeah.
seen like videos of
He's
deep
talking
fakes
about
and
porn.
stuff like that.
They had a nice little joke in that one with
no,
the porn.
because-
That was funny.
That
It's
good
like
writing.
I know you've seen deep fake porn, right? Like, what?
Yeah.
No, because I would say it really kind of came to light a lot more when Kendrick done the video.
The Heart 5. Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like that's where it was like, oh, you can use this. Like,
Yeah.
someone can use this. So that's what made this quite interesting. Especially
But
when I
that's
found
old
out
school,
season
though.
1 was
Michael Jackson
2019.
did that back with Black or White. The video
Yeah,
Black
he
or White.
did, but weren't like.
It wasn't the same level.
Yeah, but well, it wasn't really
That wasn't really deep fake. That was just
Yeah.
like
That was
people's
a change
faces.
fake.
They changed
Yeah,
their
that
faces.
wasn't
It's
deep
true,
faking.
it's
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it was actually people that was doing that, and they were just changing
Yeah.
the face. You get me? But I think that was like an intriguing factor. But when I found out it was 2019, I was like, oh, this has been getting spoke about for a hot minute. Like, I don't think it was commercial to me till like last year or something like that.
Oh no, I'd heard about deep fake for a while. Like
See, I hadn't.
I'd seen it. I'd seen it before. Like with like, well, to be fair, the majority I've seen on like MMA videos when they kind of switch it up and do that, like they do the edits. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'd seen it on that. Quite.
But did it ever look as good? Like, because some of the things you're talking. Well, I don't know what you're talking about, but some of the things I've seen similar to what you're talking about in terms of MMA, it would be like they'll put like, you know, like maybe a Donald Trump's face on and someone else's face, like say, I don't know, Osama bin Laden, and it's like they're punching each other up, but it's just a picture.
Yeah. So
It
it
looks
wasn't
dead.
as it was nowhere near on this level. It was nowhere near on this level. And do you guys think that this happens now?
Well, yeah, 100.
It just made me think about stuff like,
Yeah.
could this happen in real life? Like, could they do it?
Well, the
Second season, the second season part,
Was crazy.
like because all right, let's stay with the first season.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
run
yeah.
through that. Yeah, so first season, you've obviously got the Callum Turner who plays what's his name?
Sean Emery.
Sean Emery, Callum Turner.
Yeah.
And he plays the protagonist or whatever you want to call him in that one, and he's an army guy. He's just come out from trial where he was accused of shooting a Taliban insurgent.
Yeah.
And they use this technology to make it seem like that he has performed assault, murder, really, as it turns out to be, but performed assault on a woman. But he strenuously denies it. And first of all, did you guys think he done it?
This is what I'm saying. The season 1 and season 2, but let's talk about season 1. Takes you for a journey. Like,
Yeah.
at the end of episode 1, I was convinced, like, this guy, he's got PTSD or something.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
He
yeah.
did it, but he doesn't know he did it. And,
That's what I
and
thought.
do you know what I mean? And da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then throughout the season, he begins to even start seeing flashbacks himself. And
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because he's seeing that video.
Like,
so
they
much
played that out very well.
very
season 1.
well.
But do you know what's
very well.
bad? You wouldn't you? Like, you would.
You would start
You
questioning
would
yourself.
start questioning
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you've
yeah,
seen
you
it.
would. You're seeing it,
You've
yeah.
seen it.
Yeah.
You'd start
100%.
thinking, right, did I? And you know you've been war. You've probably heard about
100%.
PTSD, etc. Like, did I do it?
It's just the way how they show it. Because in the beginning, it just looks like, okay, cool. This guy gets off with not getting convicted of the what do you call it, the murder. And he's in a pub, and obviously it's like, okay, cool. You see it as like a boy girl, that romance. They're at the little
made
bus
sense.
stop. It's like, oh, okay, little love story. I don't know what this is. Cool. And then like you see him like kiss her, she goes off, and then okay, cool. He goes to bed, wakes up the next morning,
And they busted down.
the feds
Yeah.
bust down his door. You think, bro, what on? And then like you said, it takes you on this
Dragging Grandad
journey.
out.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I like the fact that they didn't actually show what happened after she
Until
left.
a little while.
Because you didn't know whether or
Yeah,
not,
yeah,
you
yeah.
didn't know whether or not he did it or not. Because as far as you know, he saw a kiss and this, that. But like, did it like worry you? Like, did that like worry you in the sense of?
Because I genuinely think this be happening. Like, things like this be happening. And like, fun fact, apparently Ben Shannon, the director, is his name? Shannon?
Yeah, I think it's Ben
Yeah.
Shannon. Sorry.
He kind of done an interview and kind of alluded, because I think he done documentaries or something like that, but he kind of basically alluded that this was from research. So when they were asking him, is this based, no, they said this is like heightened reality, basically, yeah? The interviewer was asking, this is basically heightened reality, right? And he was basically saying, well, not really, kind of thing. So he was alluding to the fact that this is
Could be happening right now.
like, not necessarily this story's happened,
But, yeah.
but from
Something
research
in this
purposes.
capacity.
Bro, the world we live in today, this ain't far-fetched at all.
100%.
This is not far. It makes total sense as to why, even the reasons they were given in both season 1 and 2 as to why they would be doing this made total sense.
Bro.
Like, so I'm not scared because I'm not surprised. I feel like I'm a bit desensitized to these things. I kind of, it's gonna sound mad, but I kind of almost expect this stuff to be happening.
This type of technology that they was using makes sense. I feel like one of you said it. Like it makes sense that they would use it.
Yeah.
If I was on their side,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You'd want this.
of course,
It's like, I'm not surprised.
Why
Like,
would
it's
you
like,
not? Because they see a different side of stuff. Like if we take away the Bunda Babylon mentality, yeah, they see a different side to things. So like the good ones of them who are like trying to solve. So let's take this example of a murder case. Yeah, they see evidence that don't even hit the courts.
Yeah.
Like they see evidence that they're not allowed to present in court. Do you know what I mean? So something that might like they said something, but they can't use it because the way that they've heard them say it is illegal. You get what I'm saying? Like they've heard it on an illegal wiretap or something. So they might have even said like, yeah, I murdered the bitch or something like that, this, that, blah, blah, but they can't use it in court. Fuck off. I'm definitely using this, bruv, and making sure that he goes
and
jail.
especially for the reasons that they gave when they said, oh, but China and Russia used it. Like, what, we're not going to use it?
And if you just think about technology, I remember I used to sit down and chat to my mums and my uncles and just older aunties and all of that. And they used to tell me their show when they were kids was Star Trek. Yeah, and they used to watch that and be mind blown. In the 60s and 70s, they'd be watching that. People had mobile phones, people had intercoms, people had remote controls, all of that. Remember, this is a time where you had to get up and change the TV manually. There was no, you only had your house phone with a cord on it that goes, if you went out, no one could get hold of you.
Some people still had a pay house phone.
Now you've got, and remember, and start, even little things. My mum even said to me, little things like just automatic doors opening. They didn't have that back then. Yeah, now any shop you go into, there's an automatic door opening. So like technology, the way it moves now, is mad. This type of stuff, maybe, and they say like the government and all of that uses stuff years, decades before it comes into
before we
public.
start even knowing about it.
Do you know what I mean? So this has probably been going on from day.
But that's what I mean.
Deep faking that all over the internet and that. This has probably been going on from donkeys.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I almost expect it to be here. It's like, well, how are we not here in a way? I mean, don't get it twisted. Like, there's pros and cons to it, especially more in season 2. That's where it starts to get okay now.
But you got a massive con to it in season 1, whereas, well, we can spoil it. Obviously, my man goes to jail and he didn't even do it, and they all know he didn't do it. But because it has to, they have to maintain the lie. There has to be a fool guy. Do you get what I'm saying? And he's the fool guy. And the way that they made him the fool guy was wild as well, with the bit with his daughter.
Crazy.
Bro, but that was mad interesting in terms of like, do you even feel like we need to be in a room to even have that done now? The amount of times we're on camera, bro. Like, you got to do face recognition to get scooters, bro. Like, it's a madness, bro.
But you know what's funny about the thing, like, this whole thing, like, in terms of, like, the whole correction thing, they've got a plan A, a plan B, a plan C, a plan D, a plan E, a plan whatever. Like, if, like, they've always got a way to fit, like, you know what I'm saying? I thought once, like, I don't want to give it away, but obviously, like, the bit with his daughter, when I'm watching it, I'm like, okay, cool. And then they've now span it to be like, brother, you know, like, if you say this, like, we can, like, do a madness with, like, the video of you and your daughter. And you know, like, if that was ever, like, leaked, he'll be finished. So he's like, bro, it's either, like, what do I do?
What can you do,
There's nothing you can do.
In that point anyway, I'm trying to think what could he do anyway, because, like, he's on camera with the body in the boot. Well, at that point now, no matter what you've done, you're guilty. Like, you've done it.
Yeah, but think about it. If I'm there, so imagine you as a person, as a man, you're there now. You got a body in the boot, You know you didn't do it. You might still try and think that. You might still buy and be like, I didn't do it. This, that, blah, blah, blah.
I'm saying with all of the evidence that's there, like he's on camera, unless he's gonna come out and say this whole camera thing's a lie and whatnot.
Yeah,
like,
but which he probably would do. But you're not gonna do that when they've got pictures of you and your daughter.
I hear that.
Like you're not gonna do that.
He's gonna believe you anyway, bro.
But you gotta think, bro, like, if he's doing a madness to his daughter,
it's done.
Because that's
what I'm saying.
It was done from before that.
In the grand scheme of things, is worse than murder.
Yeah.
So it's like, you're fucked, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like the man, like you said, we even had this conversation the other day. Like, what do we think is worse, murder or rape? And we was like, a man could probably sit there and explain to you why he murdered that person, and you might even be like,
fair enough.
Wait, like that makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
No man can sit next to you and explain to you
no,
why he troubled his
Why he
daughter.
raped.
Like there's gonna be there's gonna be nothing that you could say that's gonna
Nothing.
explain that situation. You get me?
Nothing
so,
you can do.
Yeah, and like
You can't say
don't-
you can't say
don't want
that.
that on you.
Yeah.
You don't want that on you. You get
You
me?
can't say that wasn't me in the video.
No way.
You can't say
You might
that.
hold licks for that.
Yeah.
Am I a dickhead? Am I a dickhead? Am I a fool? Am I a fool? So do you get me? So you might not even be like the kid thing was the top. I understand what you're saying. Like it looked peak from the before, but when it got there, it was done.
It's done.
Like it was done.
Like,
Royal Rumble, you're
You might as
finished.
well hold your liquor.
Hold your six.
You know when someone's got the drop on you. That's
They say, oh, just sick. Oh, just
Someone's got the drop on you.
Yeah.
Six.
Ride your bird.
Yeah.
Ride
No.
it.
You know what? Compared to what I could,
Yeah.
six.
Yeah, it's all right. It's
Give
all
up the
right.
chain, brother. Give up the chain. That's what it was.
Yeah,
Give
that
up the
come
chain.
out and like, and you get
Can I
what
ask
I'm
a
saying.
question?
Go on.
Did they make both couples mixed for a reason?
Do you know what? Yeah.
I didn't even think of this. I thought,
gasped,
you know what? It made sense in season 2.
Did it?
Yes, it did because he's a politician.
He's a politician.
But I didn't think it made sense in the way that they was bigging up the black thing because I don't know. We're gonna get a little. What's in this? We're gonna get a little controversial.
Yeah.
But like, really and truly, like Sir John Boyega said something similar the other day. You get me? Like, really and truly,
Yeah.
can you
What?
really be? All right, let me.
Sorry.
Can you really be bigging up the black card and have a white woman at home? Like,
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of black guys that will challenge that.
but they can
And say
challenge it.
otherwise.
But I'm just saying, like, can you?
Honestly,
like,
I think you can.
It's a fair argument.
I don't know,
can see it
man.
from both sides.
I think you
I don't
can.
know.
I think you
I
can.
just feel like, in terms of casting, in terms of like politicians, black politicians,
they
the
have to
vast
have
majority,
a-
they will probably have a white wife, bro.
But then I don't think it. Well,
You
I just
can't-
don't think
you
it made
can't
sense.
base your principles on.
No, but I just don't think it made sense for them to put the onus on the black thing as like, yo, you're supposed to be black and this
I
that.
found
There's
it a
Black
bit
Lives
awkward.
Matters people outside.
then-
This, that.
I found it a bit awkward where she felt like where it came across that she was more on it than mine.
That's what I'm saying. It would have made
that was
like,
a bit
it would have made more sense for me if they was black and he was going on there talking
No,
about
because, like-
like, do you know what? Yeah, now we have to
No,
be
but it doesn't-
triple checking
No,
these
but
black
then-
people.
but
But that
Dan-
doesn't mean he. Sorry, go on.
No, go on.
No, I was gonna say it doesn't mean he don't feel these things just because he's with a white chick, bro.
No, I'm not saying he don't feel them, but what I'm saying is it would have made more sense to me. It would have landed better to me if he had the black woman at home, they had the black family, and he's on the screen talking about, nah, you know what, we need to triple check these black people and these brown people because they're the ones that be doing the crime.
But then you got to think of it like this, yeah, like just to like character backstory. Look at the way how
I
he
get it.
even speaks. He's like, well, no. So you're thinking he's probably gone to Eton, Cambridge, Oxford. He's probably been around a whole heap of white
yeah.
people. What are the vast majority of his life?
I understand your
You know what I'm
point
saying?
of where he is in society, that
Yes.
he would have a white woman. I just don't know why they had to go so hard on the black story when you got a white
I think
woman.
it's just
like,
a thing of the times.
maybe,
Like,
fair enough.
I think they were ticking a box.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
they were ticking a
Like,
box.
bro, like,
Who was the other mixed couple?
Sean Emery and his girl.
Oh
his girl.
shit! Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah, that was another. Yeah, why was?
I don't know. That felt like a tick box.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No. They
It would have
both
made more sense if they
both-
were white, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, that was very strange.
But then again, backstory as well. Sean Emery does not talk like a regular white person.
Listen, you're right.
Yeah, but
because
then
you know
the
what?
guy that
The
she's with now
moment he
does.
Yeah.
moment he opened his mouth, I was like, I googled to find out where he was from.
Oh, what? I
Because
didn't
was
get that
saying,
vibe.
what?
I
He
know,
was
but
random.
I didn't really get that, especially when he went to the pub. Like he had mates. Like,
No, but he was
Nah.
He wasn't Cockney.
No, he was, but he's
He was
from
from
he's
from
from
the
Hammersmith, and it made total sense.
yo, I didn't even get that. I'm not saying it's wrong. I
As an
just didn't
actor,
get it.
and bro, you can't teach the accent, bro.
Yeah,
You can't teach that. You can't teach that. So like, you know what I'm saying? That's
random. But I didn't even get that. I'm not saying it's wrong. I
Even
just
the
didn't get it.
moment he was on the stand, the first time he opened his mouth, I was like, "Where the hell is this dude from?" Because I was expecting something else, and he
Cockney or
came
something.
out talking like me, and I was like, "Raw!" Like, and you're right, you can't teach that.
No.
like you can teach other stuff.
You can teach that accent.
Yes,
Yeah,
you can't teach that. No, because the people trying to learn that.
You can't teach that, bro. You can't teach that. I'm telling you. there's
You have to
no
be
way.
born into that.
Yeah,
bro, you
for
get
real.
me? So I was like, where's this this guy from? And he's from Hammersmith.
Oh, are you being real?
No, he's from Hammersmith.
Oh,
And
okay.
I was like, right, okay, now that's one thing explained. Right, let's carry on. You get me?
Okay.
But
that makes sense. That makes
what
sense.
did we think of the first season? What did we reckon? Like, where did we rank it? Like, where was it? Was it here? Was it here? Was it here? What are we saying?
You know what I mean? I really enjoyed it. Like I really enjoyed. I would probably just about agree and say that season 2 was probably better. But as an opening season, I really enjoyed the first season. It kept like each episode. The only episode I would say is episode 5, where I was a bit like, when
How much times you watched this
Man
movie?
knows the episode. I can't even remember
much-
what happened in
how much
episode.
I watched it a couple times.
What happened in episode 5?
Why does that matter? Why does that matter? Yeah, but like, episode 5 where they introduced, all of those the other like community that are they've got all these gadgets and they know where all the cameras are and all of that, and they was in it for that one episode, then they disappeared, and then they're just gone.
It was
And you never see
interesting
them
who
again.
was behind that when you get there. I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting him.
Oh, yes.
That's definitely what it. That hit me. That hit me
that
a
was
ton
a
of
good
bricks.
one.
I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he goes into the room and they're all in there, and then the main one is
I was like,
Yeah.
you?
I was like,
I didn't
okay,
expect that was a
okay,
good little
cool.
twist. But it's true, they haven't done enough with that story.
yeah, like they've just never been in it again.
But like I said, though, is that because they held the L, though?
maybe there's gonna be another season or something. I don't know.
I don't
and
think
then-
there can be another season of the
You don't reckon?
Where'd you go?
Only because season 2 was nothing like season 1. I'm like, okay, where do you go with the technology?
I think there could be, but it's gonna have to be very, very good writing because
It won't come out till 2024. It's gonna be another 2 years.
you know what? Because
sure.
if you look at the first season and what they was doing in terms of the deep fake thing, and then the level that they took it to
Exactly.
in season 2,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They'd have to be. They could still do something along the lines of CCTV work, but there'd have to be something different, or maybe this is now the attack. You get me? Now this is like the retaliation to what's happened. You get me? Now because obviously we know Wagwan in the second season, so maybe now this is like. You understand?
I'm expecting him to win a BAFTA next year for this.
He was Papa Esidu.
Yes.
You lot see him in Lazarus?
Sensational.
I haven't seen. I know he was in Lazarus. but I
Lazarus
haven't
was
seen him.
alright. And so when
But
I
I'm-
saw him in this, I was like, okay, you're doing bits out here, my brother.
But yeah, he's been in a few. Obviously, he was in
Yeah. Those were just the
I
two
May
latest
Destroy
things.
You.
Yeah,
He was in Gangs of London. What's the other? He's been in a few things anyway. I've seen his face.
Yeah, he's been
bare.
active. He's been active.
But in this, he was
top-notch.
very, very good.
Yeah.
Very
Top-notch.
good. To be fair, everyone acting.
It's great casting.
Yeah, I was
yeah,
gonna ask about what did everyone think.
I
of the
think.
cast?
Do you know what? Yeah, one thing that I didn't like. This was in the first season with Callum Turner. I think he started overacting when it got nearer the end. I think he was doing a bit much when he was like all with his head and this, that, and this. It just got a bit too much. I was just like, there's too much going on.
I don't know. I feel like it was, in a way, sort of like showing that it's becoming overwhelming for him now. The man can't trust anyone. His best friend has betrayed him. And then even when Rachel comes and when he at the end of episode 5, I think it is, when he leaves that place with all
That's
them
the
people,
bit that I'm talking about. When she
He's
says
like,
get
I
in
don't
the
know who
car.
to trust
When she
anymore.
says get in the car.
I'm so tired of trusting people. Like,
That
and I
bit
was
was
like,
just-
that hit home for me. I was
it
like,
was
yeah,
just a
bro,
bit too, like-
you don't even know if you can trust your baby mum.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like you don't know who you can trust.
Is
Like,
it after he gets the spray?
yeah. Like,
But with what I'm saying, that I'm being pedantic. I'm nitpicking.
Yeah,
because on a whole, the acting, the casting in this was solid, to be honest. Because you got some big people in this anyway. Obviously,
yeah,
second
my man
season.
From, Sons of Anarchy. I always forget his name.
Yeah,
He's in
what's his name?
everything. bro.
Ron Perlman.
Yeah.
I was baffled when he popped up, bro.
I was like, wait, I was like, Hellboy.
I was like, what? I was like, this is the last place I
Yeah.
want to
You
see
don't
you. You
think of
get
that
me?
US UK cross?
I thought it was.
I thought
it
it
made
worked,
sense.
you
It
know?
made sense.
I
I
liked
didn't
it.
really like it.
Really?
didn't?
Wait.
Yeah,
It made
I
sense.
still can't really make too much sense of it. Like, I don't put it like this. I don't think it needed that. Like,
It didn't need it.
like
but it made sense.
they could have easily just been UK man there. And
Yeah,
and
so
like,
what I agree with Jamie. Like I think they didn't need it, but it made sense because that was the type of when you get to season 2,
Yes,
it
all
makes
right,
way more sense as
and
to
and
why.
I feel like they make it make sense.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
definitely didn't need that in season 1.
That's true,
It's like,
actually.
yo,
They
we
probably-
gonna need
Yeah.
to
But like
reason
I
it.
say-
We need to justify you being here, bro.
But
son.
like I say to you, yeah, I think a lot of these shows, yeah, you might know better than me, to be honest. I think a lot of these series are only written first series.
Yeah.
And then they see how it goes.
Yeah.
And then they
Yeah.
add on the writing. Do you
yeah,
get me?
I think they expected this to be a limited series. This was only going to be the sixth.
Because the way it ends,
Yeah.
it could just end. Do you get what I'm saying?
yeah.
But then obviously, I feel like they started opening it up, thinking, right, you know what?
There's a
We
little
got
something more
America,
we
so
can do.
let's bring in Russia and China because
Yeah.
they're always good to have a controversy on
Always.
about.
And
Do you know what I'm
okay,
saying?
no spoilers, right? But season 2, episode 2 and 3, mate. Like you see, all right. Again, no spoilers. The airport scene where they
Fantastic.
brother.
Fantastic.
what was
The
that?
airport scene where the decoy.
Oh my
Airport
god.
hospital.
Fantastic.
Brother, I was like, yo,
Yeah,
and the
it-
way, like now it's like you're audio as well. Give
Oh,
us a
yeah.
chance.
But then also with that, I was thinking, like,
And they
without
were
giving it
showing
away,
us what they were showing.
because it's like if you go back to season 1, it's like you did the same technique.
Yeah.
How could
you
you
get-
not know what was going on?
Because
Which part of season 1? Wait, which part?
You know, season 1 where
Yeah.
like they had the cameras where like
when she turned up to
when
the house.
Yes.
the white guy and the black
Outside the
girl
yard.
were chilling outside
Yeah,
waiting,
yeah,
and she's like, bro, like go inside. Like,
Yeah.
they're like, bro, they're not here. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like,
yeah.
if you used that before, how could you not like be at least suspicious to
But
be like, you know what I
remember-
mean?
They didn't know though.
They didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
No.
Yeah.
That's. You know what? Yeah.
And that was all in real time.
Bro, you know what?
brother.
Yeah,
All in real time.
you see, this is what I'm trying to say. You see, season 1, for me, season 1 was good. Like it was good.
Solid.
It was different.
Solid.
Like it was different. It was something that I think is very unique. And I was like, right, this is actually a decent series. Like this is good.
Yeah,
I
season
would
2
never
they
have
leveled
gone
up.
crazy.
I
On
hear
it.
that, yeah,
I would
yeah.
never have gone crazy on it. Like I would have been like, have you seen the capture? Like it's decent. Season 2, licked this out the bag. Like it literally threw it up and went whack. Like because the way that it flipped and the advancement of the technology now that's going in blood.
From episode 1, I was all in.
Yeah,
when
it's-
my man's in his yard
It's wild
and
now.
he's looking at his own home security and things aren't what he's seeing.
Bro, it's wild now.
2 seconds
And
into
then,
the
and
show, I
then you're
was
seeing
invested.
it's things you're seeing ghosts now.
Yeah, literally.
Like it's
literally.
wild now. Like now
That was a horror film. That
Yeah.
opening scene
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
like I've seen that in the Grudge or whatever.
You know what?
Literally,
You
I've
know
seen
what
that scene in
season
The Grudge.
2 was? Season 2 went Black Mirror-ish. Like
Yeah,
that reminded me
kind
of a
of,
Black
yeah,
Mirror
yeah, yeah,
episode,
yeah.
like an extended Black Mirror episode.
yeah.
That's what I
If
got
you
from
cast
season
anyone
2.
but Papa, it's not good.
I'm not even gonna disagree with you. Do you know
If
that
you
like,
cast anybody apart from bro, I'm telling you what he's done,
he was perfect.
bro. You
for
can
this
tell,
role.
that he was head and shoulders better than every single actor in that cast.
No, he was.
Bro, there was levels
he
to it.
bodied that role. Like he literally
Listen, bro,
bodied that role.
the scene where he's in the street
Yeah, what with all the, outside his yard.
outside his yard.
Yeah, and he just
Come
sends his
on,
kids
bro.
and his mom. Are you mad?
Bro,
Bruv.
Emotional
Bro.
damage.
What did you think of her though?
Holiday Granger.
Rachel? I
Yeah,
think
she
she's
was
proper.
wicked. She was really good.
Well, you're not
She
feeling
was
her.
good.
The way you said
No,
it
I
was like,
was.
no, she was alright. She was cool.
Serious. She was,
she was steady,
good.
she was
She was
steady.
good. She was good.
I thought she was
But
really
she
good.
wasn't.
one thing that jars me a little bit, she always looks like she's on the verge of tears.
Yes.
I thought she, bro. Every time I'm
Yeah.
thinking, oh, she's gonna cry now.
But,
She didn't cry again. I'm like, raw.
I really like her.
I felt like
really
I
like
only
her.
got one
She was good.
emotion
Yes.
from her. In season 1 as well, like her and the chick that done the reenactment thing, they were. Yeah, I was getting mixed up. I was
Hannah.
like, y'all be looking the same sometimes.
So
huh?
rude.
Huh?
One,
Oh
I swear,
yeah.
I swear one's blonde. Is she not blonde?
Hannah, the one,
Season
the one
one.
with Sean Emery.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah, I was
blonde,
like-
didn't she?
I feel like her and
Man,
the
go
woman
on,
that
man.
played.
That is some real ignorance, you know.
What did you say?
I said, "Child, you know how it goes, man. They look the same."
Yeah.
Nah.
Her and the woman that played. Oh, what was her name? Gemma Garland.
Gemma, the older woman.
Kind of played the same. They just play it one way. There's no emotion.
But
The
that's
Gemma
their
Garland,
character though,
I
man.
wasn't a fan of. She just.
Do you know what? I wasn't a fan because I was a fan. So sorry, I was a fan because I wasn't a fan. In
Okay.
terms of I didn't like her character.
Okay.
But that's for me, that's a good thing. Do you know
She
what I mean?
gave me the
Yeah,
woman
but she
from the
just-
Weakest Link.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
exactly what she said.
But it was just like I feel like even when she was trying to show emotion. So do you know when she was calling Frank?
Yeah.
Do you remember that bit? And I was just like,
even season 2 towards the end when she was like, whatever.
Things
I don't want.
unraveling.
that didn't.
Yeah, I wasn't really.
When she's
feeling-
like, Frank, arrest her. I'm like,
yeah, it was.
you
Yeah,
know when they do
I
the
remember
acting,
that.
they tell you like mean it.
Yeah.
Intent. You get me? I was just like, it
Intention,
doesn't,
yeah.
even
It
make
was
me
more-
feel like you want her to be arrested.
It was more like parents arguing with each other, like saying, tell her kid to clean up or something.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Because she swore at you and that. You know
that's
what
what I'm saying. Like, you're literally talking about national security here. Everything you've been working on, you get me? Like, I feel like you're gonna give a bit more than like arrest her. Like, come on, give me something. I wasn't really feeling her, but. Again, it's nitpicking, really. Like, you know what I mean?
What was bad points about this? Because there was holes in this, but was it enough for you lot to highlight it?
My one was definitely the season 1, that whole community of people who know they've got all these gadgets and all of that. They know where all of the cameras are and all of that. And then there was in that for one episode and they're gone. Like, I think that's a hole. I want to know what's going on with them. I think if there is another season, then maybe they can, you know what I mean, go down that direction with them. Like, do you know what I mean? And let's see how they came to be, how they are.
But then again, it is a 6-part drama, innit? So they probably, like, in the writer's room, they got to cut out a lot of stuff.
I hear that.
A lot of stuff's on the floor.
They got to push all this information in a 1-hour episode. It's tough. You know what I mean? And tell the whole story over 6 episodes is difficult.
But anyway, go on.
If I put this up against Line of Duty and Luther, where do you lot put it right now?
See, the thing is now, like...
Go on.
It's difficult. The reason why it's difficult, is because for me, I'm so attached to Line of Duty.
That's exactly what I said.
Like, I'm so attached to Line of Duty and the story and the fact it has way more seasons in it as well.
It's a decade of investment.
Like,
I've been watching this since like 2014.
Yeah. No, but that's what I wanted to say right now. I feel like because I feel it's good enough to put into that realm, but I just want to know.
So
I think personally,
go on.
This is better than like season 2. I'm talking about season 2. It's better than anything the BBC has ever created.
So I can't. So go on.
Sorry.
Wow. No, go ahead.
I'm telling you right now.
So that's what I was saying. I said season 1 and 2 because what I want to do is talk about the sample size, like in terms of season 1 and 2 of The Capture, put that up against season 1 and 2 of Line of Duty. I can't put that up against the whole of Line of Duty.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I don't get, and I'm like we said.
Well, you can even put it against 2 of the best seasons of Line of Duty if you want.
So all right, 1 and 2 though of season of Line of Duty and 1 and 2 of Capture. I would say I prefer 1 and 2 of Capture. I would say I prefer that. Now that's not me saying I prefer The Capture as a whole series to Line of Duty, because Line of Duty, apart from the last season that came out, started end of last year, like I loved Line of Duty, loved it. Like, but
1 second,
1 and 2,
you lot don't rate season 1 of Luther.
I like Luther.
Nobody mentioned that again, but I was like, season 1 of Luther.
Was that when there was the twins as well? The twins that was going around killing people.
Yeah,
and the taxi driver and all that.
Season 1 of Luther was epic.
All right, because
season 1 of Luther,
I was about to say
it went downhill.
Yeah, that's cool.
So with me now,
that wasn't BBC though.
It was. Luther.
It was
100%. Yeah.
To me, that was the best thing BBC's ever.
No.
To me, that was the best thing BBC's ever.
So you see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put season 1 and season 2 up against the best seasons in
but
Line
it's
of Duty.
unfair to do that.
It's not, because what I'm gonna do is I'm putting the best seasons of what I have of The Capture up against the best seasons of what I have.
But with Line of Duty, don't you feel? I feel it's like it's entertaining TV, but it is it's ridiculous. It's corny.
Whoa,
look at season 1.
Go on.
I could literally watch Line of Duty and be like, oh, this is entertaining. But I would never think it to be like, this is excellent storytelling. It's not. Like, all right, cool. The end of season 1. It's like, bro, come on, why?
When
and
he
then
just runs in front of the
come
car.
on, like that's just stupid, And then the season where my man's in the interrogation room and he's like,
end of season 3, the caddy.
I'm like, brother, and he's running through the street. It's entertaining TV.
But that was
brilliant. The Capture, the right. I'm talking about season 2. I'm not talking about season 1.
Okay.
I'm putting
I don't like
this.
how man is shitting on season 1.
It's cool, it's cool. Season 2, the writing, the acting, the story arc.
Yeah, season 1 was
It's
okay.
phenomenal, bro. I don't think there's been anything like that.
Right, I need to jump in here.
Go.
I need to interject because it's moving wild on these streets. That part where the caddy is running through the street,
urgent exit required.
That's might be one of the best scenes on TV that I've
scene
seen.
Was epic.
Like that might be one of the best scenes on British TV that I have seen. I don't care. That was epic. Don't get me wrong. Yeah.
Far-fetched
Yes.
a bit.
Yeah,
Super
that's the
far-fetched.
word. That's what I'm looking for.
I agree.
That's the word I'm looking for.
No. Super far-fetched. Yeah. Super far-fetched.
Yeah, couple Fast and Furious lines.
Yes.
It was super far-fetched.
Jumping on lorries with a mat swinging.
It was super far-fetched, but it was some of the best TV I've seen on British
entertaining
TV.
TV for sure.
The Caddy storyline, again, that was fucking epic. And when I put the capture, I'm gonna put the capture up against that season, and the season with
5?
Stephen Graham.
Yeah, season 5.
Season 5,
Yeah.
And on that basis alone, I have to put Line of Duty slightly above it. But the only reason is because of that. And season 5 was Bad Boy because of Stephen Graham.
But do you know why that's unfair? Because now you're talking about years of investment, years of production, years of it's different levels now. Remember, Capture is brand new, not brand new.
I don't think the Capture storyline can go that far, neither though. That's the only
can't.
See, but do you know what? Yeah,
it's limited within itself in
Season
terms
2,
of
Yeah, because
content.
corruption
Season
within the
2
police force, you can just keep going.
Season
Well, to be
2 of
fair,
the
they
Capture-
limited it themselves what they did in season 2.
Yeah.
They didn't have to do that just yet.
No,
You
but I
could have
feel
popped
like-
out 1 or 2 more stories before,
No,
like
big
she
thing.
got on her
I
high
hear that,
horse.
I
you
hear
get
that,
me?
I hear that, I hear
But
that.
season 2 of the Capture is outstanding.
Yes.
Like it's outstanding.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Season 1 was good. Like it
Yeah.
was good. I liked it, and it set up everything for season 2. But season 2 of the Capture is outstanding writing.
For me,
Outstanding.
season 2 of the Capture and Time, it's both the same. I don't know whether you guys have seen Time.
Oh, wow, Time. What you really thought,
You didn't like Time,
bro? Time was okay.
bro. You know what it is? When I watch stuff, I don't watch it for like entertainment value. I watch it like one, good storytelling and great acting.
Well, the story. Well, we said that. You remember Time with Stephen Graham and Sean Bean when they was in jail. The
For a minute, I
acting-
was lost on
we
what you
even
was
said
talking
the
about. Is it English,
acting.
BBC?
Was
not
it
BBC.
Was it BBC?
It was
BBC.
iPad, yeah, it
Was
was
it BBC?
iPad. No, it was
No, it was
iPad.
ITV, wasn't it?
Was it ITV?
I think it was
remember.
ITV.
It might have
I
been
watched
one of the two.
play.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
Is it
British
new?
anyway.
Is it
It was
new?
British.
One of the two.
years old.
No, we reviewed that, and that was a point we made. The acting was solid, but
You're gonna
not
expect that from-
you're not. That's what we said.
That's top
like,
tier.
You're not gonna have Sean Bean and Stephen Graham as cast leads and
Not-
not
fair enough,
receive
fair
that.
enough, fair
Like and
enough,
not
fair
receive that. But the story, like I remember, time ended, and I was like.
That's where it was supposed to start.
I thought we was just getting into
Yeah,
the story.
yeah,
like
yeah,
we
I
was,
remember that.
we're now like, this is it now. And I
Yeah.
was like, what the
Yeah,
hell?
he's in jail now. Let's go.
What is it done, or is there going to be another season? Though?
Nah, that's
No, I
done.
think it's
Nah,
done.
that
was
was-
limited.
I think it's done.
Yeah,
But
man.
I was like, hold on a second. Like, come on. Like, we could really bounce from here
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
You get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
That was the
Yeah.
only thing with Time. Like, it was good, but I wouldn't put it up with. I wouldn't put it up with this. Like, the Capture was. Time was good. This was
The
Something
Capture.
else.
If they revealed what they revealed,
season
there'll
4.
be a riot.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Like that couldn't run.
Yeah,
Like
bro,
you couldn't reveal shit like that.
No way. And
Right.
think about how much man would bust case now.
No, but think about how they did it. Like imagine you're out there now in the ends and you got your phone and you see man and you're what yeah, like that can't run now.
Yeah.
That can't run.
Yeah.
I think there needs to be another season. The aftermath. Of
No,
it.
there
Where-
has to be.
No, but where did it
I don't know
go?
how though.
How do you write that?
that's a
But this is what I said to you. It
but,
has
like,
to be
it has to be,
outstanding writing now.
because it could
Like,
go left. It could go left.
Like
it could,
that's the
it
only
could be a
way.
letdown.
It has to go left. Like it didn't work basically.
No, it can't do that. How?
Or it has to be a
No,
thing
in
where
terms of like
What they tried.
it has to be a thing where someone has to die.
No, because remember, we haven't even seen the higher ups. There's people above DSU, Gemma, and Frank.
Well,
and
it
all-
was the
remember,
US
at the end of
Yeah,
season
season
one, Frank
one,
was
but
like,
yeah,
wait,
yeah,
on you.
yeah.
What's her name that played?
The
How to get away with murder.
Yeah,
Phoenix.
Phoenix,
Yeah,
Phoenix,
yeah,
from
wow.
X-Men, yeah.
She was.
Was she in How to Get Away with
Yeah,
Murder?
she was Annalise's girlfriend.
She was.
Was she?
Yeah. But yeah, she was like, "Bro, we're watching you." Like, this is what I
Yeah.
mean. At the end of, if there's a few things in season
Yeah.
one. It's like, okay, what happens with that now?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I think that's more where my holes was. I know there was holes in season 2, but it wasn't big enough for me to highlight.
That's what happens as well.
Yeah.
We say that all the time.
Yeah,
you know when you really like something, yeah, you start
You let things
you
slide
start
a
letting
bit,
things
bro.
slide. You get me? You start
like,
like,
It's like I saw that.
it's alright, it's fine.
But we're good. 'Cause I like you. I like you, so we're good.
Just like, bare stuff was going in there. I was like, this is stupid. But I was just like, nah, fuck
You
that.
know
I'm
when
still
people bring it
into
up, I'm like, but
Trust me. So,
Yeah, but remember.
it's like, don't worry about it, man. That's fine.
But there's a reason why everyone's talking about the capture, because it's like, especially season 2.
But that's an interesting thing.
Season
I don't
2
feel like
is-
enough people's talking about. I don't feel like people have clocked on yet. So I feel like they need to pop off another season if they want it to be one of them ones.
Do you know what? Yeah,
Or this will go under the radar.
I refuse to believe that they're not going to be another season.
There has to be.
Especially off the back of Line of Duty. Especially what they created with Line of Duty. Like people at my work, bro, who I know don't even watch TV, were like, "Have you seen Line of Duty?" Like people that like don't do that. Do you get what I'm
It's the
saying?
opposite for people I was talking to. Like a lot
What
of
about
people
Line of
had-
Duty?
Oh shit! Sorry,
You talk about capture. Yeah, I still
no one-
capture
no one
still
really, yeah.
capture still look like if it weren't for Jamie, like
Yeah, it's low key.
Yeah, I
I
wasn't
feel
really
like
looking for this.
low-key.
Yeah,
if it weren't for Jamie, I don't even think I would
low-key, bro.
really
Yeah.
have like said pick it because I hadn't heard much of it.
You see, okay, I don't want to give too much of season 2, right? But like, did certain things make you think about society today? Like, okay, when they did the whole reveal thing, I won't obviously say
Yeah.
it, but when they did the whole reveal and then my man was showing, like, you know, my man in Kazakhstan, and they was going through, but he was an idiot and this and that.
You talking about the social media play?
Yeah. And this and that, and saying he was an idiot and this and that, and then he became.
Oh yeah.
Right, bro. That's basically Boris Johnson.
Yeah.
Like he was an idiot. Remember
Yeah.
from when we was kids, bro.
Yeah.
He was literally just a bumbling
Bumbling
idiot.
fool. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
running
That's
around
what I'm
doing
saying.
this-
I'm
he would
yeah.
sort of relate to certain people. He would say certain things about black kids look like this. Muslim women look like letterboxes when they, and then but then he would also do the
Pickaninnies
Boris Spikes things
Yeah.
and like half society would love him. He would also make like when he became prime minister, drop like
Yeah.
housing prices and all of
Yeah.
that. Well, not housing prices, but do certain things
Yeah.
for certain people. And it's like he's relating to everyone just about enough so that you can get that 51%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over 49. Do you know what I mean?
You know what it
And that-
reminded
like,
me
it
of?
reminded me of that.
Yeah. No, you know what? As well as you say that, it was like with the whole in America when they were doing the whole voting thing and the whole Facebook stuff was coming out and the algorithms, all that, all falls into play. And I remember watching Homeland at the time. And that was literally in line with what was going on. Like the shit that was going on in Homeland was actually happening as we spoke about it. So nah, you're right. And that's what I'm saying. That's why it doesn't really scare me, which is really sad because it should. But yeah, I expect these things to be happening. I feel like I can see it happen in front of my own eyes. It's just I can't quite put my finger in it. I don't have the proof. But that's what I'm saying. Because so much of us think like that, the moment they reveal that, it's go time, bro. People ain't gonna respect this world no more. You ain't gonna respect the UK no more. You can't tell me you've been lying to me. Like, well, you know what? I say that, but the last 2 years has been a mad thing for the
Bro,
government.
surprised the fuck
And
out of me,
All
bro.
you gotta do is listen to LBC and we still conditioned, bro.
TT
Like,
James O'Brien.
there's like 3% of us that look the other way, but most people are conforming, bro. So I don't even know. Something like that probably could get exposed.
Yeah, but the thing is, yeah, like if this came out, yeah, and it said that they like, let's just imagine this is out now, yeah, they say this is what we do, yeah, would you argue with it?
What can you do?
Like, would
what
you
can-
argue
what-
with it?
but
Like, in the
what can you
sense
do
of
then?
like, if they explain to you why they use it.
I wouldn't argue with it, but I'd question everything. Like
Yeah.
everything has to get questioned now.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like down to football I'm watching on TV has to get. Bruv, everything.
I'm no longer just a law-abiding citizen.
If anything I'm watching on a camera down to my phone, anything, I now have to put myself in the mindset of this isn't real. Like I have to. Like only me and you talking is real.
At what point do you go demolition man? Like what? Yeah, but what makes you? What makes you go underground?
Start
What-
living underground.
Yeah, what?
Living
yeah, but
incognito.
what do you feel like you have to see in order for you? Like, nah, I'm rebelling.
feel like-
against
You know what's
this.
mad as well about that whole concept? Like you see, not to give away season 2 again, but the part where obviously like the jig's up, they grab my girl in it,
Yeah.
and like she's waking up, and then you can hear
That
the
was
thing that
wild.
So I'm like, bro.
That was wild.
Yo, that was.
So I'm like,
wild.
wait.
That was
So
mad.
like, even if I record something on my phone,
was
wild.
This is what I'm
they
saying.
know what's going on.
That was wild.
I was like, huh?
That was wild.
You know
I was
why?
like, what's going on?
That was
You know
wild.
why? You know why that got mad though? Because that wasn't even Gemma and them. That's
Nah,
why
what?
that was mad.
That was
Someone was
someone
like, yo,
else.
so
Yeah.
someone can just do
Yeah.
this
Bro.
and
That
have
was wild.
all that. That was mad. That was mad.
You
That
gotta
was
think,
wild.
bro, like you could like record your kids,
This is
have
what
an
I'm
intimate
saying.
moment with your
Nothing.
missus. Like just like in
Only
your phone,
this is
just
real.
in your phone.
Only this is real.
And they know everything.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's probably Guanin.
Probably, bro.
That's
That's what I'm
Guanin.
saying.
They
So
say
what-
the camera on this, the government's watching you now. That's
Yeah,
what
but
they
that's
say.
why I got my thing locked. I can't see,
Just
man.
got a little wet tissue. That's just
Yeah,
stuck
man, I
around,
got my
but-
little thing
Same
locked.
thing,
You
same
get
thing.
me?
tack.
My mic stays off. You get me? You ain't catching me. You get
It's
me?
just mad,
Low key on the government thing.
Just swerving. Dodging the government.
Trust me. Meanwhile, I'm sitting on Instagram and
Yeah,
shit.
There's about 4 cameras in it.
I'm
my phone with my face and shit.
I'm at the London Film Festival, guys. They ain't gonna catch me.
But that's what I'm saying.
mad.
At what point do you think it's gonna drive you to the point where it's like, nah, this is enough? There isn't really. Like, you're just here for
And
it.
in, bruv, in
You're
this
here
day
for
and
the
age,
bullshit,
bro,
bro.
we're living in this tech day and
Yeah,
age,
Bro,
bro.
people,
Like,
if it did come out, people will like protest for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're here
And
for
then
the
they'll
bullshit.
just,
bro.
yes, go away.
Like them 5G towers, they're up now.
Yeah.
They're up
1
now.
minute,
and my,
man was,
internet, and my internet be internet.
for a whole week, man was like, yo, rebelling.
Yo, birds. I
Babylon
remember
this.
videos of birds dropping out the sky. And
Now it's like, shit, I need signal under the ground.
yeah.
Like,
Honestly.
I'm on 4G and I'm pissed. See, you get me?
Bro.
Well, but yeah, all right, cool.
get into
Look,
it,
let's get into it. Okay, so how we do this is if we reckon that we would recommend this to the public or recommend this to our friends and this, that we say it's a watch it. If we wouldn't do that, then we say it's a not. Yeah? So Jamie, not sure where you're gonna go.
I don't know,
But-
man. I'm on the
but-
fence.
What did you really
but-
think?
but is this a watch it or is it a not?
For me, it's 100% definitely a watch it. Definitely.
Your number one watch it.
Compared to what though?
Yeah, like what? Like quickly, that's what's in your name 3. Just name 3, like because you said like he said that you've never banged. So I'm just trying to
Okay,
get
in
ideas.
my
He's
life-
never back.
in my
He's
life-
never back. Yeah, he's good. Gone.
In my
I know what
life,
he's gonna
yeah,
say.
the 3 things, because I've said it to him already, the 3 things that I've battered, yeah, like and bigged up to people was the Raid. I stumbled across that, bagging film.
Oh.
Anime, I don't know if man watch anime, but like Demon Slayer. And then the Capture. Those are the 3 things that I've banged.
Man.
And all of them I just stumbled
Yeah.
across. It was like literally, I was just like, oh, what's this? Click. Like it was literally
Yeah.
like that. So it was like, and that's when I was gassing it.
fair
So
enough.
like, yeah, for me, 3 things. Okay, there's gonna be things that were letdowns as well because I was heavily invested in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Until the final season.
Still hurt, bro.
Heavily invested.
I'm still hurt.
Breaking Bad, heavily invested. Like, do you know what I mean? So if I was gonna say 3 things, I'd probably say The Capture, Breaking Bad, but obviously Line of Duty as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, definitely I'll watch it. 100%.
Cool,
100%.
Stilly.
For sure, I'll watch it, man. 110% I'll watch it. And I'm not even a series person. But
As we heard.
yeah, you heard. But bro, I was hooked, bro. I was hooked. 100%. I recommend it to anyone.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm 100% watch it. Like I said, season 1 for me was good. It was good for me. I don't think it was up there as where everyone else is saying it, but I thought it was good. But season 2, up there.
Yeah, nah, same. This was a watch it. I'm not gonna shit on season 1 like that though, because you know what? Season 1 gave me Saw 1 vibes. You know when it's like you didn't know what to expect. Like it's always gonna have that. You hear me? It's always gonna have that pioneer feel. So I don't want to shit on season 1 like it didn't set the tone. You hear me? Because it did. But yes, definitely watch it, man. This is BBC doing their thing, man.
Well,
BBC are doing their thing.
But
I'm
BBC
gonna need something different though. I'm gonna need your next one
Do
to
you know
be
the bad thing as
something
well? Yeah,
different.
like BBC has ones that man like won't like. Have you seen Happy Valley with Sarah Lancashire? No. Have you seen Kiri? Nope. With Sarah Lancashire again with the black girl.
You know what? Someone's been telling me to
Bro.
watch Kyria. That's about the Black Family, innit?
The Black Family,
Yes,
yeah,
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
bro,
You heard of this one?
Came out years ago.
bro. Like BBC are
They
really
do-
out here,
yeah, they do
doing
drop a-
this thing.
they drop a
like
gem.
they are really out here, bro. Like BBC, if there's a drama on BBC, regardless of the copting or whatever, yeah, it usually lands.
What was
BBC.
Downtown Abbey on?
Downton Abbey? No, that was like
was
a that was like a
ITV.
Look at me, boy.
yeah, that was
That was
ITV.
Channel
Yeah,
4,
Channel
no?
4.
no,
Yeah,
was
if
it?
it's a channel 4.
Nah,
You got
Downton
ITV or Channel
I
4?
At one
think,
time,
yeah.
Channel 4 was top tier, you know?
Even have you seen Marcella?
No.
BBC, another thing, bruv. Like,
Say
bro,
that one thing ain't on ITV.
that's but Was it the ITV?
I could have sworn myself it
Was
was.
that-
It's on Netflix now.
Was that a Fed thing?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a Fed
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, that was ITV.
RTV.
ITV,
Okay, cool,
yeah.
cool. Well, if you're Marcello, it's live still. Live TV. But
Shout out to
yeah,
Marcello.
BBC. If you can, bruv, watch Kiri, bruv. That's with our girl, Wami Musaku as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Um,
Still on iPlayer now, do you reckon?
Must be.
Okay.
Be.
Now they take things off, you know.
yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, they take
Oh, I
things
don't
off.
know then.
It's only up there
I
for
don't
a
know.
while sometimes.
But yeah, at Happy Valley as well, bruv, with Sarah Lancashire again. Like, that's you know, she played in Coronation Street. What was her name? Oh, I can't remember. The blonde one. She's a bait Coronation Street, but then she's left and now she's making like a massive.
That's hard to do.
She's making it like I can't remember.
It's like my girl from Hollyoaks, the mixed race one. She's gone on to
Oh,
big
yeah.
she went into
Yeah,
Game of
Natalie,
Thrones.
She's got a lead role in
Yeah,
something
she's leading
coming
a
up.
horror film at the moment.
Yeah,
Like, where she
yeah,
goes to
yeah.
some yard and the yard's all-
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I rate her though,
Sarah,
man.
well,
She's-
who was she in Coronation Street again?
I can't remember, bro.
But anyway, yeah, her. You know, she's a bait face from Coronation Street. You see it.
I do
Sally
recognise
Webster.
her.
Sally Webster. She was.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Oh,
watch
you watch for real? You watch
Sally,
for
I
real?
feel like
Old
Sally's the name
school.
I
Remember
was
her
throwing
surname?
out
Corey.
as well.
old school.
Oh, you know when I did
I
Corey,
see.
yeah?
I see certain man on the show in Corey still.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah.
cer-
When I
I
did
see
it,
certain man on the show in Corey still. I see certain man on the show.
when I did it, I was like, I didn't know nobody there, bro. I don't watch the show.
Yeah, but that was recent though. I don't know anyone.
Oh no,
recently.
wait. We just breezing. Wait, what we breezing past here?
Yes,
Oh,
certain
that
man.
was on
Certain
Corey,
man was
yeah,
in
yeah,
Corey.
yeah, that's big things.
I listen, man weren't playing no drug dealer. Yeah, man weren't playing
I
no
was-
like bad man. What was man playing?
I was playing a barrister. Was a barrister or lawyer? One of the time.
Nah, barrister. You said barrister. Yeah, you even had the whole
wig,
thing. You had the
wig,
whole
yeah,
get
yeah,
up.
yeah,
Man
yeah.
had the whole get up.
Yeah,
You get me?
Yeah.
Speaking
What's
with the
that?
posh.
Is this recent?
This is like around this time last year. Yeah, I was there for
Okay,
like
That's
dope.
proper things.
12 episodes. I did.
Love
nice,
that.
nice,
Love that.
nice.
Hey, talking of that though, yeah, that just made my mind go somewhere, right? Random, big tangent. Might probably even edit this out, right? But you see when you're talking about the wig and that, you see King Charles now, yeah? Are they gonna one day have to put a crown and a cape on him and all of that? Is he gonna have to walk around in that?
No, you don't have to walk around it.
The whole coronation thing.
Yeah, haven't they done that? I thought they'd done it.
No.
And then a
That's
big
like next
stick
year.
with the jewels
Yeah,
on it and all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Oh my god, that doesn't fit in society today at all, you know?
I told you it's gonna fizzle out in the next
That
10,
is
bro. When he
mad.
passes, this is a wrap.
And then he's gonna pass in a good 10, 15 years, and then
Yeah.
William do the same thing again.
Hey, you think we give
Crown
a fuck
and-
about William being king, bro? Allow
Wow.
it. They had better chances of keeping us engaged if they gave it to Harry.
Yeah.
If Harry was king,
Yeah,
though,
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
I
yeah.
might.
It's vibes now. It's
I might
vibes
go-
now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
vibes.
yeah.
It's vibes. It's vibes.
Yeah,
It's vibes now.
like you might see Harry in a rave.
Yeah,
yeah,
bruv.
yeah.
Vibes.
Yeah, they had better chance
Vibes.
keeping the people
You might see
engaged.
Harry and Shoreditch.
But you know what?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
you
yeah,
say
yeah.
that, but I think it's just us that like him.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Well,
I
yeah,
know,
it
I
is.
know,
It
yeah.
is,
Yeah, that's what I'm
because
saying.
no one likes Meghan.
Yeah, well, no, not even just
Before that,
I don't. Yeah,
before that, even
yeah, I
before
don't
that
think-
Megan stuff.
Yeah,
Because he
they-
was the rebel, wasn't it?
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
rate Harry at all. Only we rate his antics. I don't even think he rebels like that, but you know.
Nah, I don't think he
It-
does, to be honest.
I don't think he did, but it's more so like he just done normal stuff. Like
Yeah,
he just be
yeah,
out
yeah,
with
that's what I'm saying,
virgins
yeah,
and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know
But
what
I
I'm
think
saying?
his mum's death hit him harder than
100%.
well, we're getting too deep now. Aren't we?
Yeah.
But yeah,
People are
big up
watching.
you though,
Yeah,
Coronation
is it-
Street.
yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
come on.
Big up.
Yeah, exclusive. Is there anything else we can look out for?
Yeah,
Anything
what
else
are
to?
you saying?
Yeah, me. That we
I
could.
got a couple of things coming out soon still. A
That
few
you
of the
can that
cool.
you can tell us about? Or?
I did like a little short drama series recently, like about basically like a woman losing her child for the first time and then having another baby. It's really deep. It's emotional.
Where can we see it?
I don't know yet. I
Oh,
actually
one
don't
of
know.
those ones.
I
Got
don't
a name?
know. I don't
Got a
know.
name for it?
It's called Deafening Silence. But it's like a little short, like maybe it's a short drama, but
Yeah.
I don't know where it's gonna be. I don't know. It might be on TV. It might not. Who knows?
Okay, well let us know.
So
and
you
you
working
hear
though?
me?
You
Yeah, man, we're
You're
trying.
working.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You're working.
Cooking,
Alright.
you're cooking.
We're trying.
Yeah,
Cooking.
yeah, man. Good
Big
to
up
hear.
Stilly though, because you know what? Yeah, Stilly had me there for like an hour or two trying to teach me how to speak with an American dialect.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It didn't.
But you can do it though.
Yeah, I know. I did it when we was together, but
can
when
do
when
it.
it was repping time. I
Yeah,
was-
yeah. No, you can do it, man.
What? But I feel like America comes with so much variation. So what was
Yeah.
it?
But I was trying to do what he did earlier,
Okay.
and it didn't.
But
It
it's
didn't.
variations though, like with accents and stuff. Because the shameful thing about me is like as an actor, when I watch films, I don't watch it as a normal consumer, which I don't know how to just not like watch
don't know how to
something.
turn it off.
I can't turn it off.
Yeah.
So when I watch something, it's like it's bad acting. I'm automatically tuned up. Whereas someone who like just wants to watch it for what it is won't notice certain things. I'll be like, why is she moving her hand? Or why is she like mad stiff? You know what I'm saying? It's different. So it's like, yeah, like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, the way how Papa played this, I'm just thinking, bro, like, this guy's excellent.
And you know what it is? It wasn't even down. It was down to the mannerisms as well. It was down to him. Like it was just his presence on the screen of who he was playing. You get me? He was the minister of
you know what, when you said that he stole the show in terms of like you could tell like he outacted.
Yeah.
Like I realized like it's true. When he was on camera,
You
like,
knew.
he was on camera.
He was on camera.
Everyone, and that's what I was saying about her. She was very monotone a lot of the time. She didn't really steal scenes or anything. You hear me?
Do you know what else you can even do as well? You can compare him to what he was in other stuff as well, of how different this character
well, that's
was.
what I was talking about Lazarus.
Was it completely different?
Yeah, it was a different kind of character.
Well, yeah, big up Papa, man. We gonna get you on the show one day.
Listen,
man.
he's extraordinary.
Yeah. He's the
I
next
think,
up.
I think he's probably, apart from like the big three of like Damson, John, and Daniel, he's like the next one.
This one coming, He's,
Does he have a film?
He's got a film that was like, he's playing like he's like a gay flamboyant person. Like he can do anything.
Yeah. Well, with him in I May Destroy You.
Yeah, that was a lot.
But that, and then he does something like proper like drag.
Oh, is it?
Like,
Okay.
like that, like in that world.
Okay.
I think he even won like a British Independent Film Award, bro. The guy's peak, bro. He's peak.
He's fantastic.
He's one to watch for the next couple of years, bro.
Yeah,
for real,
definitely.
for real.
All right, cool. We'll come to the end of the show.
Yeah.
Just quickly, has anybody got any other recommendations for the viewers? So apart from this, is anything that you've watched recently, film, series that you like? You know what? You should watch this. Can be new or old.
Mike,
you watched
Really?
it, yeah? Another series.
Really?
Bomber Ross Club. Well, you really a changed man
liking
since last
that?
week.
you know what? Do you know what? Yeah, when I watched it, I was like, Trevante Rhodes, sex symbol guy. Can he act? Can he do it? I was really impressed, bro.
Right, he's a closer complexion to being you, bro.
I know.
Like that just threw me
know,
off from the get-go.
but bro,
Like,
I'm telling you, if
and
you
then
watch it,
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like we're just gonna get to it. But I feel like he's overdoing it. But we'll get into it.
Have you seen it?
afterwards.
You
Yeah, I've
watched
seen
it?
like the first 3 episodes. I heard it gets better, but the first 3 episodes, I'm like,
he does a good job, man.
But anyway, yeah, go
He
on,
does a
Mike.
good job.
Mike,
All right,
Mike.
cool. Mike, you got anything else?
I wouldn't say it's a recommendation, but I've just started watching. I'm one episode in of Narco Saint. It's like a
The Korean
that
thing.
pop up.
Yeah.
That's
One
on my.
episode
That's,
in.
that's on my.
So it's not a recommendation or nothing, but yeah.
Cool. Zush.
People, if you're not watching Cobra Kai, you're missing out.
Everyone's raving about
Is
it.
that good? Say. Yeah,
Everyone's
it
saying
is.
it's so good. I'm just like,
Cobra Kai is good TV.
I saw a couple fight scenes. I was like,
Nah, don't.
That's the Karate Kid thing, isn't
Yeah,
it?
bro, it's good, bro. And if you know Karate Kid, like it ain't corny. Like they've done it in a way where it's like, I respect you.
I want to check it out. I want to check because a lot of
Check it
people.
out.
yeah,
Cobra Kai is
what we on
decent,
season
man.
5?
Yeah,
Wow.
that's what I'm
I
saying.
didn't know it was that deep.
Doing bits.
They've been banging
But
it
I
out.
heard it's falling down now.
I'm only on season 3 of episode 5, so I mean season
Sounds
5.
happen
So.
though, man.
I'm gonna say 2. The first one I'll say is, I think I said it last week, but C. I'm on season 3 of that now.
Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
Oh, season 3's out.
Yeah,
it's like 5
started a little
episodes
while
deep.
ago. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's
I
like
need
5
to- yeah, I
episodes
need to
deep.
jump back
But
on
Actually, I
that.
remember you the only other person
yeah,
that was watching C as well.
yeah.
C is
It's lit.
fucking good TV. I'm so baffled as to why more
I don't know,
people
bro.
don't
But
talk about
Apple
it.
TV, bro.
Apple.
Apple
Again,
TV,
yeah, Apple
bro.
TV
Apple
is
is
The
why-
stay low
concept
key
of
with it.
C is
Yeah,
sick.
it's sick.
Yeah, bro.
The blind are hunting the people that can see.
Yeah,
nah,
bro. It's sick, bro.
C
That
is
is mad.
the choreography, the fight choreography of C is second to
mad.
none. I don't
It's
give a fuck. Like it's second to none. It's wicked, ridiculous.
out there.
So yeah, C.
It's
and
good.
again, every single episode that I give a recommendation, I'ma say it again.
What are you waiting for?
No bullshit.
People, one person
Someone
just to
wants
say,
to
yeah,
come
I
to me and
watched
say,
it.
yeah, I watched this. Let's just say, I listened to you. Beyond Evil on Netflix.
What is that about?
It's a Korean crime drama. It's the best series I
Yeah,
see last
watching
year.
it though. It's like
That-
20
well,
episodes.
That's why no one's watching it, because it's
Subtitled.
16.
Is it Korean, Chris? I mean, to be fair, I was able to really enjoy
Man
Squid
said, is
Game.
it Korean?
It's Korean and it's 16-hour episodes.
Of
So
subtitles.
that's why no one, like, people were like,
That's
I'll
not
watch
even
it.
that deep. That's 4 episodes more than
But
the
do you
catch
know
up.
what though? Even
It's 16.
6-0.
No, 1-6.
every
Yeah.
season,
Yeah,
that's insane.
There's only there's
Bro,
12
yeah.
episodes. Of
Oh,
the
you
catch
mean
up.
of the two? Oh, the two. Yeah, okay, cool.
You ain't gonna watch the first episode and be like, oh, I
Yeah,
need to see
it's,
what
but
happens
it's a
next.
build
slow
up.
burner, bro.
It's a slow burner, but
right,
it is fucking fantastic. Beyond Evil, yet again. So people them.
Even with like C though, man, like I feel like it's good for an actor because like with all these streaming platforms, there's more opportunities. But People just ain't watching them, bro.
I don't know
Yeah.
why no one's watching C though. That's baffling to me.
But I
'cause
feel like
C
that
is
was
good.
all Apple content
Yeah,
though. No one ain't
Apple's
really.
Apple's top.
They're not really marketing a thing like that. It's like if you find me, you find me.
Yeah,
Kind
yeah,
of
I've
vibe.
only ever watched one thing on Apple TV. That was the film with Mahershala Ali.
Oh, that was Swan
Songbirds.
Song.
What?
Wicked
Swan was sick.
movie,
Swan
blood.
Song.
Swan was
Wicked.
sick.
movie.
Swan was
Wicked
sick.
movie.
Wicked.
blood.
Wicked.
Emotional.
Wicked movie. blood.
Wicked.
Swan was sick.
Wicked.
The ending made me cry.
Bro.
The ending made me
Bro.
cry
I'd
when
be
he's getting the
crying,
message
man.
back and that.
Yeah,
Like,
that was-
I'm crying,
Yeah,
bro.
nah,
It was good. It was
That like
good.
like silent tears,
Bro.
like that. Yeah,
Bro.
that
Nah,
was
that was wicked.
proper.
Have you seen Coda?
Bro, send me all these stuff, man. Send it to me.
Coda's sick. Coda's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, all right, cool.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
No BFI. Look out for some BFI screening
Yeah.
reviews. You hear me?
All right.
All right, people, we attended the BFI festival. Yeah, we're going to be there for the next week or so. So, yeah, make sure you look out for some reviews. We've been watching some interesting films, haven't we, Dan?
Yes, we have.
All right.
I saw a film today. Yeah, I know we gotta go. I know people gotta go at 9, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
There's
already
a
gone past.
film I watched today about a traditional Islamic Pakistani family, religious Pakistani family, who their son, one of the kids, adult, but he falls in love with a transgender.
Right.
I'm involved.
Wicked movie.
I'm involved.
Wicked.
I'm involved.
And obviously that shows the whole journey with his family. Then like disowning. I would
Wicked
imagine all of
movie.
this. Yeah.
Give it
Okay.
East,
Wicked.
East is
So-
East vibes.
Yeah.
And we
yeah.
see-
What's it called?
Joyland.
Joyland.
And we
Joyland.
see
And
another movie.
what's that? Netflix.
No.
No.
You can't.
We don't even know where to
You
find
can't
it.
see
watch
these
it.
movies. You have to go. You have to be invited to the British. You have to be invited to the London Film Festival to see those ones.
You have to get the nod.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can find them somewhere.
Somewhere, trust me, yeah. And we also see another one, Australian one called Hazel, about a girl who witnesses Blaze, who witnesses a horrific crime, and then it details her coping mechanisms of how to use it.
Yeah, that film was
But yeah, that's where we're at.
Yeah, so people look out for the reviews on that, man. Anything else?
That's it.
Nothing. No lives. House of Dragons. No people. Sunday lives. I see what you're doing here. Just clutch. Yeah, them man there. Anyway, people are ready for the outro. You get me? I've been working on this for a hot minute. So people, you're at home, you're chilling, you don't know what to watch. You've heard about a few things, but you don't know if it's good or not. People, make sure you check out Watch It or Not
TV.
and we'll let you know what's good or not. You know how it goes, man. Here we go.
And big up our guests. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Jamie,
yeah,
Stilly.
yeah, yeah,
Big
yeah,
him up,
yeah.
big him up. Thank you for coming.